Alright guys, welcome back to the shop. My name is Doug, and two Enerpac porta powers. These are the 10,000 psi or 700 bar P142 model. This is basically the way I found them. I mean, they were together, but no handles, and one was completely gone, and the other one had it's part of the handle, but it's broke. So I figured that's probably why they threw them apart. They probably put a cheater bar on it and put a little too many ooga doogas on it and broke it. So what I'm going to do is try to remake these pieces. I'll make a new one completely, and I'm going to go off camera and make the first one just so I can get down kind of what I want to do. I did do some measuring, rough sketching type of thing, but you know, this is a mold injected part, so it's got a lot of rounded edges and you know stuff I can't do on the machine. I'm not going to say I'm going to make it look exactly like that, but if I can make something that works, that's basically all I care about. Just something that it's got these holes and they're in the right spot, and then it's got enough clearance up in here for the pump, you know, and I can drill and tap a hole for there, thread that. I can do that. I'll probably do that with a 3/8 pipe thread. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'll see you here in a minute. Okay, so like when I started on this one, I did this turning operation last. So I want to maybe do that one first this time. It'll be technically second, but I'm going to get my center point in the block, in the piece first, and then I'll take it to the mill and I'll get rid of a lot of this material here, just so I can, it does all the intermittent hits on the lathe, you know, it won't take near as long. But what I did the last time, I took a collet, so 5/16 I believe, and a little center punch, something that tight enough, you know, to hold. And I basically by eye, I mean no measurements here, I'm just winging it, trying to evenly space it, which is giving me maybe 20 thousandths or so on each side. And then I'm coming down at the top, maybe trying to leave about 1/8 of an inch, just in case I have room I can machine the top surface off, just to give it a little better look. I just centered it up like that. That's all I did. And then smack it with a hammer that I just put away. Trying to get into a habit of putting my tools away, but sometimes leaving them out, I can grab them across the bench quicker than I can go to the toolbox to get them out. Put them away at night. But well, I didn't have that all the way down. That's where I'll put my live center and hold these in the forward yaw and adjust that over to be center, and then I'll be able to turn that. Alright, I've already got my axis zeroed out, so I've already, with my wiggler, touched off here, got my center, and then I touched off here and zeroed it out. This is a 1/2 inch wiggler, and I am using a 2 flute solid carbide. That's what I have. End mill. So all my numbers are from the edge. So from wherever my 0 is here, which should be the edge of the end mill, and then I move in 1 inch 300 thousandths, and I need to go 670 thousandths deep. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I got it in the forge yaw. Took me a hot minute. A-bomb I am not with a forge yaw, so it took me a minute. I did indicate across here, got it really close, but once I make my first couple cuts, I'll know from the taper it's going to leave on the corners, whether or not how true I am. But honestly, if it's off just a little, it doesn't. It's not going to be a big deal. If it's quite a bit, really noticeable, yeah, I'll move it. But it indicated pretty good across here. It just, every time I would get it straight, it would come out of the center point. That meant I needed to take that jaw down a little bit. It took me a minute, but I think I got it close-ish enough, I guess. Yep, I'm gonna speed it up. That's just too slow for even the feed. Okay, 450 on the high end, on the 5 horsepower side. This is the 2-stage motor, and low it's 2.5 horsepower. And then the high is 5 horsepower. It's a high-low motor. Okay, got a little more to go to make that side round. The two sides I won't get round. I can tell that gap's a lot smaller than this one. So yeah, it should have been indicated over a little bit. Actually, I could probably still do that now since I got to take really quite a bit more off of it. Just to try. Just tighten this side. Just a skosh. Tighten that side back up. It should. Yep, looks like it's starting to even out now. I only took that was just a 10,000th pass. This is a 40,000th. Okay, I'm fully round, top and bottom. I'd probably go a little more because I allowed for about an 1/8 inch at the top. And I'm just barely under it, maybe 30 thou or so. Going to where it looks good by eye. I should have a 37/64 bit, but all I have is a 9/16, which is just a skosh smaller, and hopefully that the drill oversizes just a little. But being aluminum, it'll still tap because this is the bit that I used on the other one, and it tapped just fine. It was just a little tighter. It took a little bit because of the taper tab. So, and I'm going to go in at a little over an inch. That cut there is only 1'300", so. Okay, now I gotta go to 0 on the Y. A little WD. I don't need to take a cut this deep, but sometimes I just like seeing what this mill will do. It's just aluminum, very sharp, solid carbide, 1/2 inch. I'm not pushing it through very hard. I'm keeping it going. I'm keeping it in contact. But and now I think I'm going to change an end mill. And I still need to go down and bring the knee up. With 670. And I'm trying to stay off what I machined with the lathe. I'm so close to it.